is Charlene Renee, your financial strategist, here with your Triple M Making Money Moves message for today. Today we're going to be discussing small beginnings. And this is small beginnings as it relates to your savings. So I just want to hit you with a couple of quick tips on how you can get started on your savings journey. So I have a little story to tell. So I have a little prop for you. So this can here, I've had this for a long time. And it's been over 20 years since I've had this can. I think I got it for like an Easter present one year and had some candy in it or whatever. But it's what's in this can that matters. And it just is a tool to demonstrate to you the benefit of small beginnings. So in this can, I have some containers. And I'm going to pull them out. And I've had these containers for a long time, and if you look closely at the containers, you will see these are M&M's mini containers. Now I had to look it up to see when these things came out, because I've had these since I was a kid, and they've been in this can for at least over a decade, if not more. So when I was a kid, I've always been a saver, like ever since I was a little kid. So these candies came out in 1996. So when I purchased these, I had to have been about 11 years old. And I purposely purchased one in every color. I used to have a yellow one also, because what I did was I would keep my change in these containers. So one of these containers contains nickels. The other container contains quarters here, and there's change in here. This one contains dollars, because I used to collect pennies, but I decided not to collect them anymore. So I actually put some bills in here, $2 bills in this one. And then this one collects dimes. So when I was younger, I purposely went to the store to buy one in each color so that I could collect my change in here. And this particular change is not the original change that I had in here, but it's probably been in here for at least 10 years, and I've just always held on to it and kept it in this container, in a closet, and everywhere I've moved, this moved with me. So why do I even tell you that story? So when it comes to savings, it's okay to start small. It's okay to start with just the change in your pocket. As a matter of fact, my bank, one of the banks I use actually, it has a tool that I can use called Way to Save. And what happens is every time I use my debit card and swipe it at the gas station, grocery store, wherever I go, it transfers $1 into this account. So I use my debit card a lot. I never use cash, or rarely use cash. So I'm swiping that card all the time. So what happens is every time I swipe it, $1 goes into this account. And it doesn't do it every day. It kind of waits until you build up maybe $3 or $4, $5, and it will transfer it over into that account. Over time, I've been able to save hundreds of dollars in this Way to Save account just by using my debit card. So it's not something I think about. It's not something that I really miss. And then I'll look at the account and it'll have $300, $400, $500, $600 in this account just by saving $1 at a time by doing something that I already do. Another way to start small as it relates to savings is to come up with a goal, like a small goal, and then also a deadline. So for instance, I might say I want to save $100 by the end of this month. So that gives me approximately 2.5 weeks to save $100. Now how do I accomplish that goal? I can break it up into small chunks. I can say I'm going to save $25 a week over a course of a month, or I might need to save a little more if I'm starting later in the month. But the point of it is to have a goal and to put yourself on a deadline and to break it up into small chunks. Another quick tip on how to save is to automate it. Make it easy for yourself. So what I'll usually do is I get paid, I work a regular job, I also have my own business, but I work what they consider a 9-to-5 job, and every 2 weeks I will set my bank account to automatically transfer a set amount of money into savings. So that way it comes out on its own. I don't have to think about it, and I know that it's going to be transferring that money over there. And you can start small. I started off with $25. $25 every 2 weeks is $50 a month. You know, over the course of a year, that's going to be $600 saved if I save $25 every 2 weeks. And then slowly over the years, I've raised that amount up. So it's no longer $25. It's a bit more. A final tip that I want to share is to get yourself an accountability partner. If it's difficult for you to save, you might need to enlist the help of a trusted friend or family member to help you out. And one way that I do this on my own to be disciplined is to put the money somewhere where I can't easily access it. It's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. So what I'll do is I'll put it in another account, another bank account that I don't use regularly or I don't have easy access to. Even though technically I can get to it, putting that little extra step in there makes it a little bit harder for me to get to the money, and I don't see it every day. So I don't keep my savings in the same account that I check every day or that I use for regular purchases like my checking account. So get yourself an accountability partner. Set yourself up with some automated savings tools such as the Way to Save account, or just setting it up automatically to transfer every time you get paid a small amount, and set a goal with a deadline. So small beginnings can lead to large returns and large benefits over the course of time. So that's my Triple M Making Money Moves message for today. Remember to stay tuned, stay stacking, and keep making money moves.